everybody, to the SRN's coverage of the Half Decent Racing League Dirt Late Model Series. Drivers here have just finished practice and are about to start qualifying. Let's take a look at our race conditions here at Eldora Speedway. Looks like 78-degree ambient temperature with 45-degree humidity. Track temperature is 67, so nice cool track they have there. 2-mile-an-hour wind, not going to affect anybody too much. It's a nice wide track, but you can see that part of it there is not really packed in yet, so they will be using that high side, trying to get that worked in so it worked for everybody. As we see some cars coming off of pit road now. Here we go. We got Taylor Hayes on the track. Comes around, making his first lap here. See what he can do with it. Like Cody Zeroff is taking the lead. He is already trying to use that high side there as much as he can. And there's Todd Rush, just took the lead for the pole there with a 1588. That 55 Busch Light machine. And there's Chris Farmer there. He is in our second position for the time being. Few cars here can still qualify, about 5 or 6 of them still left to qualify, so we'll have to see if anybody can knock Todd Rush off the pole. That's not what you want to see. There we go. There, that is Sean Fry. His 49 car, see what he can do. Currently scored in the 6th position. Look at him hanging out the back end there. Trying to get all he can. Going up into the unpacked stuff, but you got to work that in for the race. Still currently scored in the 6th position. 67 there, showing the 76, sorry. He is Conrad Huckabee. Currently in the 5th position, but funner there. So he will be fine with that position there. Here we have the 22 of Sean McLean getting his laps in. Currently scored in the 12th position. See if he can improve from that. And as he comes to the stripe here, not an improvement, so he looks like he will be in 12th. Okay, that is it. Qualifying is over. Let's take a look at our grid here, if we can get that up. There we go. So Todd Rush did get first. Second goes to Cody Zeroff. Third is going to be Sean Fry, Josh Warner, and fourth. Fifth is Jacob Cook. Seventh is going to be Zachary Steele. I'm sorry, 6th is Zachary Steele. 7th is going to be Michael Dubrava. Sorry if I said that wrong. TJ Williams is going to be in 8th for this first main. So we will get ready to go as the truck rolls off. I said main. I apologize. This is not the main, obviously. We will do a couple of these before of our main. Going to be a heat race. One of what maybe 3, it looks like, with the amount of drivers that we have. We'll go one more lap here and then we'll get this under green. Right, and these guys are going to be working in this track, so I would expect to see the back end of these trucks really hanging out here at first as they try to get that high side worked in. But don't think that there won't be a few people trying to run the inside as well to take the shorter route around. As the pace truck is off, we are under green. Here we go. Looks like a pretty even start for both sides. See if the high side or the low side prevails. Getting a little loose on the inside there, a little bottled up. So the 54 on the outside does prevail. Looks like the outside is definitely a little bit faster now, able to get that momentum off the corner for sure. 54 looks like he's got it really stuck underneath him, not getting too wide, not getting too loose, but he does have the 47 right behind him, fighting him for it. As the 47 tries to look a little bit inside on that last corner, couldn't make that work, so he's going to drop in behind him right there. Way up high there this time for Cody. Makes it work though. Great momentum off. Josh Warner still just trying to make it happen, but can't quite get there to him. Now it looks like he peeked inside for just a second. He's definitely catching him there. See if he can get this done. Go ahead and bring up the tower here so you guys can see the grid. Might as well do that. That is our final right there. Right there, finishing. So the 54 gets the win. 47 is going to be in second. Todd Rush ends up back a couple spots from his pole start there in third. I don't know why that tower has a couple of different names on there, but we'll get ready here for the next run. So that's not what I want. Let's get the grid up. So Matthew Hobbs is going to get the pole on this one. Conrad Huckabee is going to be second. Stephen Farrell third. Jamie Howell in fourth. Quinn McLean in fifth. Sixth is going to go to David Bentley. Seventh is going to be Charles Minnix. And Brian Norris will be your eighth car in this heat. So here we go. Do it one more time. And like I said, I think we do have one more after this. And they get rolling there. Matthew Hobb will be on the inside on the pole position. However, we saw in the first run that it was not that great to be on the bottom. So we'll see what he does if he gets a better jump and tries to slide it to the outside, or what he's going to be able to do. But it does look like the outside was a little bit better off right now. They will go around one more time and we'll get this second heat going. A lot of dirt flying up there. The track's got a lot of marbles on it. Once it gets kind of some rubber on it, that will kind of subside a little bit, but until then, drivers are going to have to be peeling plastics off their helmets quite a bit. See all that debris. Okay, pace truck's pulling off. Here we go for our second heat. 42 gets a good jump. Let's see if he tries to slide to the outside. He does. He's going to try to take that away. Oh, no. And the 67 or 76 was right there, and a bunch of them all bottled up right there. Meanwhile, out front, we're going to be under caution here. So we'll have 4 laps after this. Not sure why it's showing name over name there. Let me see if I can fix that while we're under caution here. They will obviously have to line this back up and get it going, but the laps are not going to count, I believe, so we should be getting 4 laps of racing in just a moment. Try this again. That looks better. All right, so back onto our drivers here. Now we have Conrad Huckabee in the first position, Jamie Howell in second. They will make up your first row as we going to go one more lap here. And it does show they're clicking off the laps, so they just have a one-lap shootout, or we'll see what happens. Like that 76 there has a little bit of damage on the front end from that contact with the 42. See how that affects him. Probably won't be too bad. And we'll get, we'll see if it's just going to be a shootout. One lap. Here we go. Final lap. Yep, there it is. 76 gets a great jump, so he's going to maintain his position. Not a lot of pressure from behind from all the cars, so I think they're just going to kind of finish out here and head to the main. Now we see trying for the lead there. But we do have 3 to go now. Okay, so they were not counting the laps. The ticker was a little bit off, so we are racing side by side. 007 goes to the inside, slides through there, and he makes that pass. Using the bottom very well, but the outside a little bit more momentum off the corner there. 76 kind of scrapes the wall. That's going to cost him some time. 007 slides in front. White flag in the air. Last lap, slide job engaged, but and they both hold on to it. The 76 put him back up front. That's going to be it right there. Give Huckabee the win there. Howell's going to be in second. Third is going to be Farrell. All right, these drivers will clear the track, and we will get ready for the next period on that. You can see Chris Farmer's going to be in first. Second's going to be Alan Oakes. Justin Bannis in third. Sean McLean is going to be fourth. Fifth is going to go to Taylor Hayes. Dylan McLean in sixth, and seventh will be Cliff Adams. All right, and they are rolling off. So we've seen two different things now. We saw the outside work a lot better in the on the start for the first race, and the inside worked great for the second race. So not sure what to expect here. We'll have to figure it all out together. All right. We're on the last lap here. Pace truck should be diving in shortly. 31 of Farmer. See what kind of jump he can get on this start. There goes the truck. There's the start, and he gets a good jump. He's going to stay to the low side here. Gets a little bit sideways. That's going to make it 3 wide up front. Outside getting bumped around. He gets turned. Let's see if we get a caution for that. And Bannis in the 51. Yes, we do get a caution. Bannis in the 51 took the lead after all of that jumble up. Yeah, I just had one car get a little sideways, and they were so tight there on that start that there was just nowhere for these other guys to get out of the way. We will re-rack this one as well. I would imagine this will also be a single file restart, so that's going to give great advantage to Chris Farmer in that 31 out front. But like we saw last time, there is time to make passes. we'll see if Alan Oakes has anything for him. Got to get a good jump to start, and then see what he can do. Laps to go is not accurate. We know that the sim is kind of doesn't really know how to calculate that, but I think we're going to get the green flag with 4 laps to go. Looks like lights are off of the pace truck, so he should be peeling off this lap. See the entry of the corner there starting to pick up some rubber, so the track's going to get slicker as the race goes on and into the main. Here goes the pace truck. There we go, under green. The 5 does a good job of hanging with him there. Let's see what the 51 can do now down on the bottom. Gonna try to make it stick down there. And the 51's gonna, almost gets the pass, but unfortunately he just got up in there, had to get off the throttle as to not wreck. That's gonna cost him a ton of momentum there, you can see. Meanwhile, up front, the 5 is on the hunt. He is catching him slightly with 2 to go now. Way up high for both of them. And just not enough momentum there. They're running the same line. Final lap. Doesn't look like he's going to have room to get him, as we are side by side right here, but the 16 will prevail there of Hayes. It looks like he's going to be just fine. Give the win to Chris Farmer in the 31. All right, well, that's going to set our grid. As soon as these guys reset here, we can go ahead and let you know. Oh, it looks like we have another one with 5 drivers. Interesting. Okay, well, put that up. It looks like we're going to have one more here. T.J. Williams, Cliff Adams in second, Matthew Hobbs in third. Fourth is going to be Michael DeBravia and Sean McLean in fifth. So we'll get this one going. So 4 heat races, and then we'll get to the main. Oh, heat 4. Okay, the other guy's got to catch up here just a little bit to bring up that track map. The logo's on it. Built here. Programming on the fly here. All right, so last one. It looks like I think the pace truck will pull off here, and we will get this one started as the 98 you see there. Actually, the 980 is going to be in the lead of Williams. See what kind of jump he can get. 78 on the outside, Cliff Adams. Here we go. Nice and orderly, waiting for the start. There's the green flag there. Great jump on the outside. And momentum's going to probably carry that pass, I believe. Looking good up there. One more corner. Definitely has that clear now, as the 15 on the outside is trying to work on T.J. Williams as well. Okay, so Adams in the lead. Williams back to third. And pretty single file now. Looks like the 15 car there. Michael's really trying to put it all out there. This 98 gets a little bit sideways. Not quite able to catch him just yet, though. He is on his tail and dogging him. Needs to find an opening. He might have to try to go low if we get later in the laps. Got to go where he's not to make a pass, but he is right in his tracks. Can't really make anything happen yet. Really nice and solid here by Adams. Cliff Adams there in the lead. Doing a great job. Just looks very under control. Not getting over rotated, anything like that. Sitting right on the edge of the pack. Now he's got a car length. Getting a little bit more of a gap now to second place. Now he's kind of closed it back up a little bit. So back and forth they go, but we've only got 3 laps to go. So he's got to make a move if he wants to. Pretty spread out there in the last 3 cars, so we'll stay on this battle up front as it's closer than ever. Kind of looked a little bit inside there, but couldn't make that go, but he's right there. And now definitely going to look to the inside. Final lap. Got to try to make that dive. Can't get it done, but still going to get second. He had nothing to lose there. Might as well try it. There you have it. So Cliff Adams gets the win. Michael DeBrava is in second. TJ Williams third. Sean McLean is fourth. Fifth will go to Matthew Hobbs. So now I believe we should be looking at a full field main here. And nope, looks like we got another one. All right, well, let's grid that one for you. So this one is going to be Charles Minix in first, Jacob Cook in second, third is going to be Justin Banis, and fourth is going to be David Bentley, fifth is Zachary Steele, and sixth is going to be Quinn McLean. So they are already rolling here on this one. The 3 of Minix. Uh-oh. A little disconnection issue there. We will focus on another driver just in case he happens to doing that. We'll focus on the 96 on the outside there. Pace truck not dipping. Will come off this time and we'll get this under green. There goes Pace truck. All right, so Charles Minix gets a good jump there, but the outside is going to have momentum as well. See how this works. Little bit loose there, little sideways there for the 3. Gives the 96 the opportunity to go outside, but can't really stick there. 51 is hunting now. Good momentum to the outside, but can't really do much with it. The 51 gets shoved a little bit high there, just a little bottle up. It looks like the 96 is right underneath him. So the 96 goes low this time, trying to get around. Can't make that happen. That might cost him. Oh, and he gets contact with the 51. '88 trying to use the inside there a little bit. Looks like up high is definitely going to be the way to go. They are so close to each other. Oh, and the 51 scraped the wall again. Little crossover move as the 96 kind of clips the wall. Exactly what the 3 wants to see. He can kind of drive away now as these guys are battling behind him. And now they're kind of single file sorted out here a little bit. And same scenario as the last race, as the laps kind of wind down. This 51 is going to have to try to do something different. Looking towards the inside a little bit there. Close, but can't make the pass yet. See them going up really high in that. They're trying to stay out of that groove on the inside, or the middle, I should say, because it is very slick. Up into the marbles a little bit. Still hanging tough right underneath his rear fender there. If he has any sort of bobble whatsoever, the 51's going to take advantage. And now he's definitely looking towards the inside. Can't make that momentum off, unfortunately. There you have it. So, give the 3 the victory there. So Charles Minix is going to get the win there. Justin Bannis there you saw in second. Jacob Cook in third. All right, so that one's done. Now we have the feature, and we will have 20 drivers in this. Let's take a look at the grid. So Cody Zeroff is going to get the first position. Conrad Huckabee is going to be in second. Chris Farmer is going to be in third. Fourth is going to be Joshua Warner. Fifth will be Jamie Howell. Alan Oakes will be in sixth. Todd Rush in seventh. Stephen Farrell in eighth. Ninth is going to go to Taylor Hayes. 10th is going to be Sean Fry. 11th is going to be Brian Norris. 12th is Dylan McLean. Huh? Roll that down a little bit. Get our top 20 there. So Cliff Adams is going to be in 13. 14th is going to be Charles Minix. Michael DeBrava is going to be 15th. 16th is going to be Justin Bannis. TJ Williams in 17th. 18th is Jacob Cook. 19th is going to be Sean McLean. And rounding out your field is going to be Zachary Steele. All right, well, Cody Zeroff is going to start from the front with that 54 vehicle. See how he does with his initial jump here. They take their parade laps. I think they'll do one more here, and then we'll get this going. Lights are off the pace truck. See, the outside is definitely coming in. There is a patch of just marbles up there that they don't want to get in, but lots of racing room here. As we are under green, great jump by the 47, so he's going to stay to the outside and see if he can take momentum for the pass into one here. Can't quite get it done yet. 54 is clean out front. He'll kind of slide up the track there, take that lane away from him. Kind of single file up front. You see the 007 back there trying to use the bottom lane. The 47 dips down to see if he can make a pass here. Go up top and watch these guys as their angles. Pretty orderly up front here. Take a look kind of through the field a little bit. Pretty single file to start this one off. Got the 96 there going real low, but can't make that stick. Going to cost them a little bit of space. A couple of spots there. Back up front, 47 still working on it. The 54 got really wide, all the way against the wall there. 47 kind of had to check up so they didn't have a crash. .47 trying hard, but just can't make it go on the inside. He's going to keep sticking the nose in there to see if he can make something happen. Had to kind of check up a little bit there, or he was going to hit him. And pace truck's out. Uh-oh, looks like we had an issue. Let's check it and see what it is. Looks like the 20 car. 96 came up into the 20 car and kind of pinballed off of a couple, sending the 20 into the wall. That is the reason for our first caution. So, lap 6 we are working right now. And Zeroff is still out front. Anytime we're under caution at these dirt tracks and they go into the pits, these things go kind of wild, this leaderboard, but it'll figure itself out here. Having that overlap again. Let's see if we can do that. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, so get lined back up. Lights are off the truck, so we will be going green here. .54 got a good jump on the last one. I would expect him to do the same here. He was able to slide up and get that outside. They can do that again. Definitely a good jump there. He is clear. He's going to stay kind of middle. Slide up out of the corner. The 31 is taking the inside too. See if he can make up a little room, but can't get it done down there. As we look a few cars back at the 129, side by side, and a whole mess of cars back there. We'll go up high again. The 20 car was loose again. Little bit of a, oh, and the 3 got loose. It looks like he got okay though. He should be able to save it. He does, but he's off pace. There he is. He can still, he's managing it. He's got it back under control. We are under caution again. Let's see. It looks like Zachary's Steele this time. Let's take a look at that if we can. 88 there. Well, that was the initial contact. Looks like he just lost steering completely right there. Clipped another car. And that brings out the caution. So just that tap on that right front destroyed his steering, broke a linkage or something, and he could not steer that thing at all. So pace truck comes back out for our second caution on lap 10. We'll rack it and do it again. Now it's just going to send the board all over the place. A couple of cars in the pits getting some repairs. Same 2 guys out front. They are very steady. Top 3 especially are holding pace very well. Side by side again, so we'll get going after this lap. See that entry to the corner there getting really hardened. making it very slick, and that's why you see these cars with the back end stepping out as wide as they are. Pace truck's off. Here we go. Back under green again. Another good jump by the 47 on the outside. See if he can make it work this time. Great momentum off. Looks like he's going to be there. And he makes the pass. He is clear. Put Josh Warner in the lead as they are 3 wide back in the back. Couple of cars using the inside now. You see the 16 there trying to make that work. Now the 20, comes up, contact there. Oh no, the 129 gets spun a little bit. See if that brings out a caution. Nope, they're still going, still tagging each other. And we are under caution. I thought something was going to bring that out. Let's look at Alan Oaks here on the outside. See the 20 car just came up, and then the 129 got clipped. And now the 129's all out of sorts for that corner. That was just a chain reaction of events right there. 129 it's a helpless feeling. He gets pushed to the inside. He doesn't have a good angle on the corner, and he can't just slam the brakes either, so there's nothing he could really do. Now we have Josh Warner out front after that pass, so he's going to be able to control the field this time. Looks like we'll take a look. Just one car there. I think that's the one that got pushed into the wall. That's on pit road. Now the 54 will look to do the same thing that the 47 just did to him. If he can get a good jump and ride that momentum on the outside, we'll see if he's able to do that. Let's go back and forth. Dirt racing in general is a sprint race type of a deal, but you have this many cautions, it creates a lot of mini ultra sprint races. So these guys up front here are not going to give an inch on the restart because they want to be out front if that caution comes out again. So even though there's plenty of laps left, the urgency is up. The truck is off. 47 gets a good jump there. He is clear. He could go up, and he does. So he's going to have the lead there. 54 not giving up. It gets a little bit too sideways. Now he's going to have to use the inside. Hangs it off the corner. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. As you see the 20 car coming on the outside now. 20 car scrapes the wall. That's going to cost him some speed, but he still makes it happen there. Go up top for a minute. We can see these guys. There is some battling going on a little bit further back there. Look at that, 3 wide back there. Take this track map off for a second so we can watch that. There it is. This is a bunch of cars right here, side by side, 3-4 deep. Oh, and the 129 kind of straightened out middle of corner, hits the 55, causes a bottle up. We're under caution again. Saw that one live, so that is unfortunate. Another caution. So 47 still out front, but this time the 20, which is actually the 23, you see there, McLean, he is actually going to be in second now, so he will get the outside to see what he can do with it. All right, so probably not too many cars on pit road at this time. So not a whole lot of damage for a bunch of guys, but contact and spinning. Lights are still on there, so we're going to go another lap after this, and we'll get her going again. I'm not sure. We'll have to see as this goes if the multiple cautions is going to bring out a single file. That'll definitely change these restarts. Looks like they are going to be double filed here as we get one to go. So 47 gets to go first, but the 20's got the high side. The first time up here for Dylan McLean, so see what he does with this start. Pace trucks off. Green flag 47 went, and the 20 clear the 20. See if he slides up. Definitely going to be able to clear that. The 20 got a little bit loose there and off pace. Now the 20 looks to the inside with a full head of steam. The 54 gets pushed out by the 16, and we're back under caution again. Let's see what happens. It looks like maybe Josh Warner this time. Let's take a look at that. See if that... I don't think that's what caused the caution. Not those guys. Let's see Zeroff here. Maybe this is it here. 54 goes up. This is what I was talking about. 16 and 54. Not really any contact until late there. Hits a 31. But I don't see that bringing out the caution. So, I don't. Unfortunately, it's not showing me what the actual caution was. So, not sure about that. All right, well, we'll do it again. Same two up front. I think I think that McLean will be more aware of where he's going to go this time, so maybe anticipate it a little bit better to stay on his outside. All right, we are one to go here for our 5th caution. We can get some laps here. See if the 20 anticipates this a little bit better. Still the 47 gets out front and clear. Heads to the high side. 54 looking inside. Contact with the 16. They get it sorted though. And and he's right there, a little contact pushing him through. And I know that he's not going to be happy about that. 47 of Warner could not be happy that that's how he made the pass. But we are staying under green. Everybody keeps going. Warner shuffles back to the 8th position where he has recovered now, and the 20 car's got a good lead here. See the lead there. Go back further in the field. Oh, we're under caution again. Let's see here. This is Brian Norris this time, it looks like. Let's take a look at that. Already messed up right there, it looks like. Let's look at... Let's see if we can get... Maybe it's this one here. No, that's the same thing. His wheels broke. He's already gone, but not showing me an actual crash here, unfortunately. All right. Well, so now 54 of Zeroff, who is our pole sitter here, is back up there where he can maybe make a move again. About halfway through this race now. 6 cautions so far. 31 to go now. Yep. All right. They're kind of hanging back from the pace truck here a little bit. Pace truck's off. 20 car goes immediately. He's got a good lead already as they are side by side behind him there. Like Zeroff's going to prevail for now. 31 trying to come through on the outside as well, but Zeroff gets a little bit loose and 31's boxed in, but they do get clear. 07 down there on the bottom again. Trying to do something they're not. Trying to make something happen here. Look at this. 07 just staying to that bottom. He likes it down there. If you can make that pass, now if the momentum off is not going to let that happen. Not doing too bad. I mean, he's keeping his position there, running a line that no one else is running. It's working, but not able to make passes. But you also can't pass anybody if you're following them. So just trying something different as we got up front here. The 31 and 54 back side by side for second. As the 20 car is now driving away. .54 looks like he's going to prevail for now. A little bit further back. Let's go up top. Look at that. Ooh, 07 very rotated there. Good momentum, but nope, can't get anything done. These guys continue to battle here for second position. 31 looking to the inside. He's got a bumper there. See what he can do. Oh, and they make contact. Contact again. 31's got the nose on him. See if he slides up. Yep, and more contact. And you kind of saw that one coming. He slid up in front of him. You're kind of expecting that car behind to lift, and a lot of times just might not be able to do that, so that brings out our 7th caution. Hard when you got that car pitched like that. You really can't just let off the throttle and hit the brake, or you're going to go around and somebody's going to slam into you, and so you kind of just have to hope that that car in front of you can handle a little bit of contact, and of course on that one that was not the case, unfortunately. So that is our 7th caution. The 20 car there, Dylan McLean looking very strong though. You know, they were battling a bit behind him, which definitely slows him down, but that was the biggest lead that we've seen a car jump out to. So he's definitely got pace. He's got this track figured out, and I would assume that he's going to be able to do it again on this run to get in the jumps that he's been able to get. He is going very early when that truck pulls off, so I think that by this point, you know, Cody Zeroff may know that that's coming now, and he may be able to react a lot better now that we have seen McLean do it a couple of times. If I'm McLean though, now I'm going to wait and make him kind of jump and then have to re-jump, and then I'm going to get it that way. But you can really see this track rubbering up, and it's making it super loose. These guys are not just battling each other, they're battling this track. Looks like lights are off of the pace truck, so we're going green here, single file. That's going to make it so that the 20 can have a great jump, being single file. Back behind here, 49 and 16 going at it, so he's side by side. Can't make the nose stick in there though, has to slide back. And Look at the lead that 20 car has already. And 54 just trying something different here. Might as well. Got a good gap behind you. Try to see if you can make up a little bit of ground. Don't think that's going to work, though. He's going to have to kind of stay where he's at. And you can just see the back end stepping out with all this rubber on the track now. It's just rotating very quickly. So they're a handful at this point. In fact, we got Todd Rush there on the outside, battling with a couple of guys on the inside. 51 kind of clipped the wall there just a little bit, and 55 over rotates. Can't stay with him. Got 20 car. Look at the lead he's got now. Second, third, and fourth are battling. It's the 16 is up to him. The 49 is there. 54 goes low. Momentum to the 16, takes the outside. It's squeezed against the wall a little bit all the way up on the high side, but definitely going to have momentum coming off this corner as the 54 over rotates, and we got our 8th caution. Let's see if that was maybe there. Let's see. Oh, looks like it just happened in front. 31 and 15 get together. Oh, and then that's what caused it right there. 31 coming back up, 20 coming down, and connecting there. That's the caution right there. All right, so under 10 laps to go now. We'll see what we can do now. I think we're going to stay single file here, I would assume. So that gives advantage to Dylan McLean being out front. Looks like 17 cars still in it, 15 on the lead lap. You had 20 cars start, so I would say that having that many still in it is pretty good. Still on the lead lap. I would have figured more of them would be a lap down having issues that they've had, but a lot of guys still got a shot. Are going to go single file here. 20 takes off. Gets a good jump, good lead. Kind of clipped the wall a little bit there. See the 49 looking inside the 16 now. Can't make that stick. Now the 16 kind of working on the 54. 54 goes low. Slides it way out there. Oh, way over rotated. That's going to give momentum to the 16 who takes the outside. See what he can do all the way up there. 54 is struggling on that middle line. It's just too slippery, too loose. 16 makes the pass. Taylor Hayes into the second position. It's a 1 second lead for our leader. You see him in the front of your screen, just out of the screen just a little bit. 54 really kind of struggling here to keep the car underneath him. 51 dives low, see what he can do with that. Looks pretty good, but the momentum off. Oh no, and the 51 slid all the way up the track, hit the wall, keeps it going. But that's going to cost him momentum and potentially a chance to make that pass. He is after it right there. See, he's going really low inside that loose strip with all the rubber on it. He makes that pass happen. So that puts Bandis 51 in the 3rd position. Take a look at our leader on the final lap. No problems for him. He is going to sail it into the last corner here, and he is good to go for the win. But Dylan McLean, once he got out front, he stayed there. He had great pace, just had to make his way there, and it was his race from there. Let's see if we can bring up our third place driver. It's going to be Justin Bannis. See if we can talk to him real quick. Justin, Matthew in the booth, got me?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. So third place. It was a little bit of a wild ride out there. You made it up, and in the last kind of laps there, you were able to make a pass. Kind of take us through the track condition and what you were doing out there.
I mean, really, it was just getting through the top side of 1 and 2, and what's that?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
Podcast land.
Sorry.
The top or 1 and 2 was pretty slick, so I had to try to keep it on the outside there. But once we noticed that bottom line started coming in on 3 and 4, it seemed like the way to go. So just try to make it work amongst all the chaos anyway.
Yeah, there was quite a bit of it, but you had a good run, a good job tonight. You have any team sponsors, anybody you want to thank for tonight's race?
Really just everybody who put it on. The broadcast team, admins and such, just putting on a good time and what we're here for.
Sounds good. Well, congratulations on the run tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. See if we can grab Taylor Hayes, our second finisher. Does not look like Taylor the Discord. Here we'll get our race winner. Let's grab him. Dylan, Matthew in the booth, copy.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Hey, great race tonight. You started kind of not quite up there, but you worked your way up there, and once you were there, you were kind of sailing away. Take us through the race and how the track kind of changed on you.
Yeah, I mean, kind of started out 12th back there. I knew the high side was going to be fast. It was just a matter of time. I think after a couple laps, our outside lane got up to 6th, and then started picking them off one by one. Just want to apologize to the 49 real quick. Didn't mean to get in the back of you and send you a little bit, but sorry about that. But other than that, yeah, we got the high side working, got it rolling, and it was fast.
Very good. Well, it was a fun race. Aside when we were racing, there was quite a bit of chaos, but you looked good out there. You have any team, anybody you want to thank, anything like that? Go for it.
Of course, I'd love to thank my sponsors, JMax Beach Shop, 21 Race Graphics, Farstead's Ranch, Hool Landscaping, and the big redhead Fireball guy.
Very good. Well,
thank you.
Congratulations on the win tonight. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, you.
All right. All right, there you have it. There's your winner from tonight's Dirt Late Models HDR Racing League. We will catch you guys next time on the next